Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. U.S. immigration news. Imagine being born in the U.S. land of free, only for a new policy to question your citizenship decades later. That's the reality some families are facing right now. Today, we're breaking down President Trump's 2025 executive order on birthright citizenship. Is it law yet? What's changed in the last week? And what could this mean for millions? Stick around for the facts, straight from reliable sources. No spin, just clarity. What is birthright citizenship? Let's start with the basics. Birthright citizenship, or just solely, comes from a 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, ratified in 1868 after the Civil War. It guarantees citizenship to anyone born on U.S. soil, regardless of their parents' status. This has been upheld for over 150 years, protecting everyone from immigrants' kids to tourist babies. It's a cornerstone of American identity. Think of it as the melting pot in action. But in February 2025, President Trump signed Executive Order 14021, aiming to change that. The plan. What does the order say? The order targets children born in the U.S. to parents who are undocumented or on temporary visas, like student or work visas. It claims these kids shouldn't automatically get citizenship, reinterpreting the 14th Amendment to require at least one parent to be a U.S. citizen or legal permanent resident. Key new rules and requirements under the proposed changes. Effective date. Applies only to babies born after February 19, 2025, no retroactive revocations for existing citizens. Enforcement. Federal agencies like DHS and USCIS would update birth certificate processes, denying automatic citizenship recognition unless parental status is verified. Exceptions. Children of diplomats or invading forces are already excluded, but this expands it broadly to non-permanent immigrants. The White House argues this curbs birth tourism and chain migration, but critics say it's an overreach on constitutional powers. Legal battles. The current scenario. Fast forward to October 2025. This order isn't in effect anywhere. It's hit a wall of lawsuits from groups like the ACLU, immigrant rights orgs, and 20-plus states. Early blocks. In March, federal judges in California and New York issued nationwide injunctions, calling it unconstitutional. Appeals court rulings. By August, 2 appeals courts won in the Ninth Circuit, and now the First Circuit in Boston upheld the blocks, saying the president can't rewrite the Constitution via executive order. Supreme Court angle. In September, Trump urged the Supreme Court to take up the case directly and limit universal injunctions, those nationwide blocks by single judges. The court heard arguments on that in late September, but no full ruling on citizenship yet. October 8, 2025. Just yesterday, U.S. District Judge Joseph LaPlante in New Hampshire issued another nationwide block, reinforcing that the order violates the 14th Amendment and separation of powers. This keeps the status quo, full birthright citizenship for all U.S.-born kids. Bottom line, the order is frozen. But with SCOTUS potentially weighing in this term, things could shift. Implications, what's at stake? If this ever takes effect, it could affect up to 4 million newborns a year, many in mixed-status families. Schools report early fears. Fewer enrollments from immigrant parents worried about documentation. Potential ripple effects include family separations. Kids could grow up stateless or face deportation hurdles. Economy and society. Undocumented parents might avoid health care or jobs, straining communities. Broader policy. This ties into Trump's immigration agenda, like mass deportations, but courts are pushing back hard. On the flip side, supporters say it protects resources for true citizens. Either way, it's a debate rooted in America's founding ideals. Call to action screen. The fight's far from over. Watch SCOTUS's fall. What are your thoughts? Drop a respectful comment. Does birthright citizenship need reform?
Trump's birthright citizenship order. What's happening in 2025? President Trump's 2025 Executive Order 1402162, an automatic birthright citizenship for children born in the U.S. to undocumented or temporary visa holders, requiring at least one parent to be a U.S. citizen or permanent resident. Effective only for births after February 19, 2025, it's currently blocked nationwide after multiple courts, including in California, New York, and New Hampshire, rule it unconstitutional under the 14th Amendment, the Supreme Court may review the case this term. Critics warn it could render millions of US-born children stateless, deepen family separation, and disrupt schools and communities, while supporters argue it protect national resources and curbs birth tourism. For now, birthright citizenship remain fully intact.